Okay, so from here at Edgeley Holiday Park, we're going to head off down to the church and check it out. It is a converted barn, and it's only a short walk down from the actual holiday park. So basically, when you get to the top corner of the park, you've only got to walk across this field and you're pretty much down to the main road. And I do believe the barn is just over there. Okay, so it's only actually a short walk from the campsite to get to this church. So this church is St Michael's. It's a converted 19th century barn. It replaced an earlier building, one of several in the yard, 1839, from Brook Farm, built between 1840 and 1880. So yeah, I've just spoke to a chap who lives locally here, and the church only opens on a Saturday. So if you want to visit the St Michael's Church of Farley Green, you need to pop up on a Saturday. So there is a sign on the church, it can just tell you it's only open Saturday between 10 and 4. So yeah, we've missed out on this one today because we're only here for a week. Yeah, quite interesting. The city is very close to Edgeley Holiday Park, so it is just in the village of Farley Green. If you fancy a little walk round to it, Saturday probably be a good idea to come and do it then. So there is a bit of a backstory behind the church here. So obviously the church was a barn originally, in a yard that contained several barns as part of Brook Farm in 1839. This particular one was built between 1840 and 1880. 4 years after the original yard had been rebuilt, Albury Estate did further rebuilding work, and it was farmed then as a complete unit called Cherryman's Farm with 80 acres of land until it was sold in 1922. The buildings were then let out. The owner, Courtenay Wells, died in 1929, and the barn was given by his widow Clara to be converted into a church as a memorial to her husband. The work was carried out by F.W. Woods and Sons, builders from Little London. No architect was employed. The work was done under the supervision of Charles Allen of Yew Tree Cottage, Farley Green. Now, the oak furniture and fittings in the actual chancel were made by Mr. Charles Allen, and they were given by the local people. Interestingly, in the chancel on the south wall is a tablet which says, "In the memory of Clara Courtenay Wells, 1845 to 1948, who gave so much loving care to St Michael's Church and unselfish service to Farley Green and the neighbourhood." So yeah, an absolutely beautiful looking little church this. And so finally, let's just talk about an interesting story. So during the Second World War, the church bells were only rung in the event of an invasion. The single bell at St Michael's was heard tolling. So it was ding, ding, ding. It was found that a cow had broken out of the adjoining field and a horn got caught in the bell rope. So the bell was ringing away and people got into a bit of a panic because they thought they were being invaded. So yeah, quite a funny little story that. So yeah, unfortunately, the bell had to be replaced, the original bell, because the original one was stolen. So there is a bit more information on the church. It is not without its problems. The church roof is requiring repair, unfortunately, and they do rely on charities and trying to do as many community activities as possible to raise money for repairs. So I will share the page so you can have a read about this place yourself, and it does have a donation button there if you would like to donate to the help of repairing the roof. So thank you very much for watching. I massively appreciate it. We're going to continue now with a little walk around the rest of Farley Green. Who lives in a house like this? That is one big house. I don't know, but it's big. That is absolutely huge. And the house prices in Farley Green are astronomical. Well, not in Farley Green. The house prices in this part of the world are very, very expensive. So I can't imagine how much that property is worth. But yeah, that property up there, whew, it's massive. There's some big properties in Farley Green. A beautiful place that. We've just noticed this little bench with pumpkins on that someone's made. That's photo worthy. Let's get down and take a photo. Yep. In here we have a little pond. And then the routes you can take, which obviously shows you the Surrey cycleway this year. On the west, no parking on Farley Green, all vehicles. So that's it, folks. We've come to the end now. I hope you enjoyed it. It's only a small place, Farley Green, but the church is worth having a look at. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please remember to check out the playlist. If you're new here, subscribe and smash that like button. Thank you very much, and goodbye.